Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the beautiful ID design outlet at the Markaz Al Baja in Seeb. Today we are interviewing quite possibly one of the most amazing women in Oman. She is a businesswoman, an architect, an interior designer, and above all, a good friend of mine and a motivator. Her name is Pelen Saglam, and she is the co-founder of the Knockout Gym in Oman, among other ventures. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Y.
Hi.
And I would like to start by asking you one question. What is Knockout Gym and how does it compare to the other health centers in Oman, and how is it different from the other ones in Oman?
Well, let me begin with this. Hi, by the way. Thanks for having me. Well, Knockout is a lifestyle. It's we created Knockout from scratch and we raise it up with love. This is why Knockout is growing really fast. It's like a family environment instead of being professional. So we usually hang out with our members. We have them as a friend, not only just members. So Knockout is mostly about turning fitness into your lifestyle. That's what I would say.
Absolutely. So you said that the goal is to make everybody friendly, everybody come together. How many members do you have currently?
Currently, we have 358 members.
So what sort of services does Knockout offer?
Well, Knockout offers MMA and has Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, Capoeira, kickboxing, boxing, grappling, striking. And we have ladies classes running recently. We launched it recently. And it's going really good. Actually, a lot of ladies are happy with it. We call it abs and glutes because most of our problems are in our abs or glutes. Mm-hmm. So we work on that with ladies in the morning in the ladies' separate room. Mm-hmm. We have bodybuilding, we have cardio, and fitness and HIIT.
Okay, but all of this sounds very dangerous, and I hear you have a ring in your gym as well.
Yes, we do.
What exactly is the purpose of that?
The purpose of the ring?
Yes.
Well, basically, when you walk into gym, what does really motivate you? What do you see that will motivate you the most? Machines, or the group classes, or the cage? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's up to you. So when I walk into, since I've done MMA, when I walk into an MMA gym, I would love to see a ring. Mm-hmm. The size doesn't really matter, actually. The circle and the environment and the skills that you practice and all that just when you see the cage, you just dream about it.
Okay.
And it pulls a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And the cage actually really teaches you a lot.
Absolutely. And you said that you were an MMA fighter or are an MMA fighter.
I just practiced MMA for some time. Mm-hmm. Like I practiced it in London, I practiced it here. I loved it, but then after some time I kind of got, you know what? I gotta change this. So I'm mostly interested in bodybuilding right now. Okay. Just so I can eat whatever I want to eat.
So Pelen, what is it that motivated you to change your lifestyle and become fit?
I got bullied a lot while I was studying in Turkey before I moved to Oman. And when I moved to Oman, I just had a bad incident with someone. So I decided to just change my whole lifestyle. I dropped down a good 25 kilograms in 3 months. Mm-hmm. It was a big transformation, but then I got really saggy, and that sagginess continued for a couple of years. Then I came back from London after graduating. I met two friends of mine. They're both bodybuilders, and they're also working in the gym. Mm-hmm. They introduced me to bodybuilding, and their term was, you can eat whatever you want to eat, but just lift heavy. Mm-hmm. And I just loved it. It's just an amazing feeling to lift heavy and eat whatever you want to eat. So I'm doing bodybuilding for now. This is what motivated me.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Knockout Gym not only offers services to its members, I hear it also takes care of a lot of organizations in Oman, including the Oman Cancer Association. How are you affiliated to them?
Well, my both parents were diagnosed with cancer. Alhamdulillah, my mom's was a nice one, a good one. It never popped up back again. Mm-hmm. My dad's wasn't the really good one, and this is why they left Oman back to Turkey for his recovery. He passed away 54 days ago.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you very much. May Allah rest him in peace. It's just that of course you go through this emotional trauma and all that, and I always worked with charities wherever I went to, like Red Cross, Oka, Dar al-Ata, and other cancer associations and all that all around the world, wherever I lived in. And how I approach Oka is by raising funds for them.
Okay.
Because every time you raise funds for Oka, they will actually invest it in their facilities. They will buy more MRI machines, or they'll be able to accommodate more doctors, more people to treat them and make things faster, because there are a lot of queues, like there are a lot of people on the queue for
Yes.
Oka to get free treatments.
That's true.
So I was talking to Dr. Wahid, and he was just amazing coming to my gym. We made a small event for them. We raised a small fund, and then now they have a mountain challenge in Tanzania. We're gonna climb the Kilimanjaro.
Oh, that's a big deal, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, we're gonna climb the Kilimanjaro.
Okay.
And we are raising funds for them. We're looking for sponsors. Knockout is sponsoring them in terms of course, we're trying to fundraise, and at the same time, we're giving them. We actually open the gym for them. We have a fit schedule for them to be able to get good core, to be able to make things easier for them while they're climbing.
All of this is free, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is free. And two of our trainers are dedicated for that, Jeff and Arden. And Tommy is also like contributing when it comes to fat burning and all that. I can see my members are improving. They're all getting better. They're definitely, but their core is way better. So this is how I support Oka.
Absolutely, absolutely. And how has the response been from the people who are climbing Kilimanjaro coming to your gym?
Dedicated, extremely dedicated. I have never seen a team like that. They are so motivated, dedicated, and they are there every time we have classes on. I haven't seen anyone canceling. And on Saturdays, we got this beach event we do from 3 p.m. and to 6 p.m. It's at Shati Beach near Costa. It's all for free. It's for the public and for whoever wants to try themselves and get like free training for 3 hours.
Absolutely.
They don't have to stuck for 3 hours, but they can just come in and train. Yeah, and Oka attends in all of those. Then with Oka, we have these like hiking sessions.
Yeah.
So we go around Muscat and we hike as a group. So we're like a group of 30 people with Oka.
All right. And you will be climbing Kilimanjaro as well.
Yes.
Best of luck for your venture. But now that we are on the topic of Oman Cancer Association, how important is early diagnosis in your opinion?
Oh, it's really important. It's extremely important. It's so important to get it checked up. This is one of the biggest reasons why I lost my dad at so early age. He has great genetics. My dad would have never got sick. No cold, no flu. He would wake up every day at 6, drive to Nizwa or Fanja or Bitbit. It was fascinating that he was being stubborn and not going to a doctor. So it's so important to get yourself checked up. It's so important to eat healthy, avoid junk food. It is really important. And of course, checking every single thing that you're eating, the ingredients and all that. So it's really important.
Definitely, definitely. Now let's move on to another topic, actually. It is that you have done a lot of charities, you said.
Yes.
Which all countries have you gone to?
Okay. I've been to... Okay, well, I've done charity work in India, New Delhi, Agra. I've done a charity work in Armenia. I've done another charity work in London because I lived there for 6 years. And I worked with Red Cross. I worked in Turkey. I donate blood like every 6 months here and there. And that's also good for your blood circulation and you're helping someone else.
Yes.
Where else? I think I'm recently trying to do something with charities in Dubai.
Yes.
And I'm trying to also do something with Dar al-Ata here.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm sure all of these works of yours are definitely heartwarming. But what do you take home from all of this?
Experience. I would say experience. It's way easier when you have experience abroad because it's more difficult to convince people. But Oman is, alhamdulillah, such a beautiful place that everybody wants to contribute for anything. So everyone is really helpful. So I don't really need to go through a lot here, to be honest. And we don't get much rejections.
Yes.
So it's a lot of work. It's a hard work. But with a team of Knockout, it's really going well.
Absolutely.
It's doing extremely well.
Yeah. So Pelen, you're not only a businesswoman. I hear that you're also an architect and an interior designer.
Yes, I am.
So is Knockout benefiting from some of that?
Oh yes, definitely. Well, basically, I designed Knockout and I built Knockout, of course, with the help of my team. And it turned out to be really good. It was way easier and it was definitely cost cutting.
Definitely.
And that's one. Number two, I learned how to do graphics with Knockout, to be honest. I practiced a lot.
Yeah.
And I recently I run the business when it comes to Instagram and drawing Bob and all that, yes.
Yes, absolutely. So, Knockout has definitely benefited from you as well, being the co-founder.
Of course.
But the heart of the gym is, as you say, is also the trainers.
Of course, it's because we're all really warm and we get personal with you.
Yes.
And we like that.
Yeah.
And they like that too. So it's really nice to have, that type of a crowd in the family. We are a family. We are not really commercial. And I hope, even if I open the second and the third and the fourth branch, I really hope it's going to stay the way it is.
Definitely, definitely. On an ending note, do you have a message for the viewers out there, who are trying to get fit?
Yes. Never give up. Never give up. If I share my first pictures, you guys will notice. Never give up. And continue eating. Definitely. Continue eating.
But of course, you have to work out as well.
Yeah, you gotta lift. You gotta lift heavy if you want to eat a lot, or you need to. It's all depending on your food. How much ever your food take, you train according to that.
Absolutely.
I lift heavy because I eat whatever I want to eat.
Absolutely. Pelen, it was a pleasure having you here.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank you so much for your time as well.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Your home, our passion. ID Design.